Hello everyone, my name is Lena KrupinA, and today in the video we will discuss how the final day of the World Cup stage in Sofia went, who managed to cope with the emotions and consistently went through the programs, and who won medals, who was unlucky and everything fell out of hand. So on April 10th in Sofia, the gymnasts competed for medals of separate apparatuses, and it seemed to me that the podium was never so diverse when the gymnasts of Russia and Belarus performed. And of course we miss them very much, but I feel like the competitions are still interesting to watch. We just start to fall in love with gymnasts from other countries. I have received comments from you more than once that thanks to my videos, you have become more interested in gymnastics. I hope that such videos of mine will make you fall in love with gymnasts from other countries, and we will want to watch even more competitions. For now, let's talk about the finals. So in the exercise with hoop, the gold was won by the Bulgarian gymnast Boryana Kalein. She did a good job with the program, although there were still minor inaccuracies. Silver went to Sofia Raffaeli from Italy. She also performed without big losses, but throughout the entire exercise, the parties flew in the wrong direction. In the end, she was dissatisfied, and as I understood, due to the wrong trajectory of the hoop, she did not take one risk that could help her win the gold. In general, in this tournament, despite the good performances, everything did not go according to the best scenario, and the gold did not succumb. Bronze was won by a French gymnast, Milena. By the way, for the second time in the last couple of tournaments, she managed to climb the podium in the hoop. So I think we can conclude that the exercise in its complexity is very good, while I especially like the music and the leotard. Fourth place was taken by Milena and Baldassari. There was a bit of dirt, but in general it was also pretty good. At the end of the 3 days, I understood why it seems to me that Milena does not have artistic programs. I think it is simply because it is not entirely clear how to reflect the music. Since the movements are beautiful, Milena is beautiful, but something is still wrong. I thought that maybe the problem is with the music itself. Write in the comments what you think about Milena and her performances. Maybe it just seems to me, or maybe it doesn't suit my taste. I like her as a gymnast, so I want to understand what is exactly the problem. Fifth place was taken by Elzhana Taneva, a gymnast from Kazakhstan. There was a slight entanglement in her hoop, if you can call this that, and a small breakdown on the element. The sixth place was taken by Lily Mizuno from USA. In general, she did very well with the program, only at the end there was a dirty catch. Seventh was Evelyn Victoria Coxes from Hungary. She made a slight loss. And the eighth of the strongest was closed by Stilyana Nikolov, so the hoop didn't work out for her at all. Everything just flew out of hand and bounced or rolled off, so that Stilyana had to run even beyond the carpet. It is a pity that the routine didn't work out, but it is also a reason to work on stability and to be able to brace up after the first loss. In the final with ball, Boryana Kalein won the gold again, having passed her program well. Silver went to Sofia Raffaeli, who also went through the program very well and lost in fact in terms of artistry and performance. And here I have a question. Is Boryana or Sofia better in terms of artistry? And is there a way to check this moment? Except to arrange a survey among my subscribers. Bronze medal was won by Milena Baldassari, another Italian gymnast. She managed the ball well and ended up with a medal. The fourth was the Hungarian gymnast Evelyn Victoria Coxes, who also passed her program straightly enough. Fifth place was taken by Elzhana Taneva from Kazakhstan. She made minor mistakes in the exercise. The sixth place was the Hungarian gymnast Hanna Weiser, who went through her program very well, and the routine was quite interesting. I especially like the leotard. Seventh place was taken by the French athlete Milena. Unfortunately, mistakes were made. Eighth place with the final with the ball was taken by Margarita Kolosov, a German gymnast. Margarita had also made mistakes and losses in her routine. The final with the clubs ended with the victory of Stilyana Nikolov, who passed her exercise very well, and several elements were performed in a very unrealistically cool way. As Irina Alexandrovna Wiener would say, she entered the stream. Silver was won by Sofia Raffaeli. Despite the fact that she passed the exercise without the loss, there were several incomprehensible moments. At the beginning, she seems to stumble a little on her foot. I even thought that she sprained her ankle. After that, there were small errors, and she did not have time with the music to complete everything planned. After, Sofia was obviously upset, but we hope that no injury occurred. Bronze was won by Boryana from Kazakhstan. Here's another gymnast who has won a medal in the same apparatus for several times. Already some kind of tradition. Boryana went through her program well, but there were not perfect inaccuracies. It seems to me that Boryana's clubs will definitely make it to the top 10 routines of the year. The 4th place was taken by Litra Panagiota, a Greek gymnast. She passed her program without many mistakes and was not able to climb so high because of 1/10 of a point. The 5th place was taken by Milena Baldassari. She made a rather expensive loss and ruined an element. The 6th was Boryana Kalein. 2. In clubs, not a lot worked out. A big loss was made and a run. And in one more place, the club just simply fell out of her hand. The 7th place was taken by Onopirienko. She really likes these exercises, and judging by the gym, the audience also really likes it live. At the end, Vika seemed to make a mistake, but the angle was not very good, so I can't say this for 100%. 8th was Stilyana Nikolov from Canada. She made 2 losses in her exercise. The ribbon final, Boryana Kalein won the gold medal after completing the exercise without any visible mistakes. Silver went to another Bulgarian gymnast, Stilyana Nikolov, which also passed without big errors, but there were still inaccuracies. The bronze was won by Onopirienko, our Ukrainian gymnast. There was dirt and inaccuracies, but in general, without large errors. Milena Baldassari in the ribbon also made a lot of mistakes. At the very beginning, one throw did not quite follow the desired trajectory, and in another place, she had to run after the apparatus. 5th place was taken by Teresa Gorospe, a gymnast from Spain. The routine was kind of dirty, she tangled quite a bit, and in the end, there was sort of a loss, considering the ribbon touched the floor. The 6th was Sofia Raffaeli. The ribbon and she did not succumb. Entanglements and losses were made. I like that Milena came out to kiss and cry to support Sofia. The 7th was Melanie Dargil from Germany, who also did not do a great routine. And the top 8 was closed by a Hungarian gymnast, Evelyn Victoria Coxis, who made inaccuracies in the exercises. In group exercises, it's probably difficult to talk about pure performance, even when the programs are worked out, more so when the season just started. So the leaders today definitely didn't have a perfect performance. The gold was won by a Bulgarian national team. The gymnasts done their exercises without losses, but there was an exit out of the carpet where the gymnasts saved the apparatus. Silver for the gymnasts of Japan, who made 2 losses and one of them with a run. Bronze medals were won by French gymnasts. There was an incomprehensible hitch at the end of the exercise and also a loss. I don't remember if I said this or not, but I really like their leotards for hoop. In the finals of the ribbons and balls, the Greek gymnasts won gold. There was dirt and inaccuracies, but in general without big losses. The gymnasts of Bulgaria won silver. The exercise did not work out at all. There was an apparatus going out of the carpets, and in one place, a big hitch. A krupinamail with a throw did not go well. Bronze was won by Japanese gymnasts, having made 1 loss out of the carpet. Well, also about the Olympic group of the Bulgarian national team, at the finals they sat in very beautiful clothes that combined with each other, and they looked like a real group. This was extremely cool. This is how the last day in Sofia went. Write in the comments whether you watched their tournament and who you liked the most on this start. I am undeniably sorry for Sofia Raffaeli, for which not everything worked out. Stilyana Nikolov unfortunately also made big losses, which prevented her from winning even more medals with the highest standards. I'm glad that Boryana is increasingly able to perform consistently. Well, for me, the discovery of Hannah Weiser was quite pleasing. I liked her in the finals. Well, we'll see you all in the next video, and remember that I love you all very much, and bye bye.